Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
Monastic life begins with a personal encounter with Christ. The Lord calls, and in response, monks and nuns join the Emmaus disciples in crying out, "Did not our hearts burn within us as he talked to us on the road and explained the scriptures to us?" In the opening words of the rule, a voice speaks personally and directly to the disciple. We are invited to listen and to attend with the ear of the heart. The rule dramatizes this encounter as the Lord seeking his workmen in a crowd. God's initiative is the foundation of a vocation, yet the rule also says that the person who responds is the one who yearns for life and desires to see good days. God's call meets our search. In the Emmaus story, the encounter with the risen Jesus propels the disciples into a restored relationship with the community in Jerusalem, where the experience of their encounter is confirmed. They are told, "The Lord has risen indeed." Similarly, those who hear the call to monastic life discover that their monastic community enables them to remain faithful. The monastery is the workshop where the practice of the spiritual craft prepares us for heaven. We ascend there by humility, but our perseverance in the monastery is a work of grace that transforms our human nature. We are conformed to Christ by our monastic profession. This profession involves a threefold promise of stability, conversatio morum, and obedience. Poverty, chastity, and obedience are implied in the monastic life, but they were not formulated as three vows until many centuries after St. Benedict's time. In the first place, monastic consecration involves stability, persevering in the monastic life in a particular community. Stability here is connected to the people rather than to the place. Next comes conversatio morum, which means observing the lifestyle and practices of the monastic tradition, both the universal qualities of the monastic life and the way this community has encountered Christ. Finally, obedience. In the first instance, to God, and then to his will as disclosed in the community. This is the blessing of mutual obedience, which St. Benedict describes with such feeling in the final chapters of the rule. The abbot and abbess, by their decisions and teaching, help us to grow in that obedience, which we live out by serving the good of our brethren. From start to finish, monastic consecration is a personal relationship with Jesus, but always lived out in communion with others.